Hello Stronger Humans. I've been doing rope flow for over 6 months now, so wanted to go over some basics since we're constantly getting new members and some people have asked me. So overall, I like to think that there are 3 ways we can move the rope. We can just do it with our hand, with our wrist. Right now my body isn't moving a lot, my elbows aren't moving, I'm just using my hands, right? This is simple raise and chase with the hands. Then I can add some elbow movement into it. So I can guide it with my elbow. I can have a squared stance or a combat stance. I can do the matador as well. And now I can add more of my body into this movement. I can add weight shift. You can see my heels lifting. I can show from the side as well. So this is again simple raise and chase. I'm using the wrist to control the rope. And I'm being very stiff right now. My body is stiff, just using my wrist. Then I can add in my elbow. And then I can add in my whole body. So I'm shifting my weight from side to side. I'm leaning forward a little bit. I'm really feeling the rotation through my back. This shows really well with the drag and roll. Again, you can see I have a really loose grip. The rope is pretty much flying around in my hands. I can keep my head still and just move my body like a chicken, or I can move my head as well and really emphasize the rotation. I'm leaning forward a little bit. So yeah, one drill that you can do to really get the back rotation going is to lock your arms like this and hold the rope like this. So we can start with the overhands. You just go raise and chase. And then you rock your elbows. And what I like to think about is shaving your armpits or scratching your armpits. Just going like this. This is a really good movement. And the rotation feels really nice as well. Then you go like this on this side. Again, you can see my whole body is rotating. You don't really have to keep your arms exactly locked, but just think about moving the rope with my body. And you can add some walking into it as well. You can show from this side. And then again, we come back here. We're doing some elbow steers. This is a good way to walk with the rope as well. We can do continuous elbow steers. And we can do underhand as well. This feels really good to walk with the rope like this. Try to get this rhythm down so it feels comfortable. And then you can do continuously like this. Then there's the drag and roll. Again, having a loose grip is key here. These are just some simple movements. And you can just keep it simple with the raise and chase. But try to not just do this. This is just wrist, right? This is we add some more elbows and then we add some more body shift. So basically the whole skeleton is now moving the rope. Then we start walking with the rope. Because if you want to do something like the sneak, for example, then you gotta add all of these things together. You want some body shift, right? You want good wrist movement. You want to have a loose grip. And you want to have a good elbow movement, especially behind the back. You look right here. So yeah. But yeah, I will start with this movement that I showed you right here, keeping the elbows locked and thinking about scratching your armpits when you're doing the other way around movement. So yeah, and you can also switch up the grip. As you can see right now, I have this grip right here. So this is the regular OK grip, but I can switch it up to Marshall grip and grip the rope like this and really get some good power into it. As you can see, my body is coiling and shifting my weight from side to side. these underhooks feel really good. So you go out, in, out, in, out, in. Switch over on this side as well. Really think about punching. And that's some movement into it as well. No need to stand still constantly. And again, if you want to do stuff like this, you want to release the rope, catch it, you gotta have a loose grip. So remember that. And you can also do everything with single arm as well. You can just warm up your wrist like this. You can add in some elbow movement. You can add in some reps. You see we've been doing reps lately. Then you add in your whole body. And you just move with the rope. Then you start to switch hands. You can go underhand as well. And you can just walk like this as well. Try to get the rhythm down, so kind of when the foot hits the ground, the rope also hits the ground. And you don't need to, you can keep the hand higher. But try to keep the hand close to your body. Because you see when I have the hand out here, that's fine as well. But then I can't really use my body to leverage the rope that much. But if I keep the hand closer, then I can add in that body shift and really feel the rope. And then you can start doing some simple throwing motions, for example. These feel really good for the shoulders. And you can start letting go of the rope. So yeah, practice this. Whenever you're doing any type of movement, just give it some time and think about wrists, elbows, and your skeleton, your whole back rotation. For example, doing something like the cheetah door requires a lot of shoulder mobility, but also you gotta rotate. And then when you work from the cheetah door into the, what's this thing called? Windmill? This requires a lot of shoulder rotation. Whereas if you take a tandem sneak, for example, then this requires some body shift, but also a lot of wrist movement. As you can see right now, my wrists are doing a lot. I can show from this side as well. I have some boxes here in the way. But yeah, here, my elbows are doing a lot, but my wrists are. Whereas if I was here my elbows were doing a lot. But also I'm coiling my body from side to side. I'm thinking about keeping one arm next to my body for as long as I can, and having the Matador wheel pull it in from the other side. Then you can start adding some jumps. You can jump over the rope like this, or we can do dragon jumps. You can do some behind the back flow. This is really good for the shoulders because you need good shoulder mobility here to do stuff like this. And what's really good for shoulder mobility is anchor sneaks. So this would be a regular sneak. But now if I lock one arm behind my back, that's called an anchor sneak. This requires a lot of rotation. Rotation from the hips. Also the back hand is doing a lot of grip work there. Yep. Then we can do some power swings. And throwing. These throwing motions are really good to find imbalances. It's really hard for me to do it with with my left hand at first. But you can try one hand at first and really extend your arm. And there's also overhead movements. And again, as you progress more, make sure you add steps and walking into your flow. Just make it natural. Put things together. And remember the 4 cardinal directions. So we are here, then we can use the propeller and be here, go into a dragon roll, go back into the propeller. Now we're here, now we're walking with the rope. Again, propeller, use the dragon roll. We can bounce with the rope. We can do the matador wheel. Feels really good. We can release the rope. This will all come with time. Change grip, go into the Marshall grip. Marshall grip, having this underhand grip style, works a lot better with heavier ropes. I feel like you can have better control. Then we can work the wrists with tandem sneak. This is all in the rope flow matrix as well, and Sima goes over it very well, showing you how to do all these things. So yeah, and then we can start working on some fancy stuff, like behind the back release. But yeah, having a loose grip, and again, just wrists, then elbows. You really want to think about leading the rope, like when you're doing elbow stuff, with the point of your elbow. And you want to add in body shift as well, shifting your weight from one leg to the other. Then you can do this kind of reps. You can let go of the rope, catch it, and have fun with it. Yeah, I hope this helps for the people who are just getting started. And to get started, you don't need a flow rope. You can use a resistance band, you can use a jump rope, you can use pretty much whatever. And you just want to get comfortable with the rope.